So far we have covered many sales document types, and in this class we are going to deal about the invoice correction request. And what is the order type? It is RK, right?
Okay. Okay.
So let me create one invoice correction request. Let me go through the transaction VA01, and the order type is RK, invoice correction request. So before we are creating, let me tell you what exactly the use of invoice correction request. In day-to-day transactions, if users are mistakenly either overcharged or undercharged the previous invoice, then we will go for invoice correction request. So we can create the invoice correction request with reference to the invoice which was either overcharged or undercharged. So let me create it. So let me let me click on create with a reference. See, here it is asking us the billing document, right? So in our previous creation, if we are creating the sales order, then when you have clicked on create with reference, it has asked us either to create with reference to the inquiry, or with reference to the quotation, or with reference to the agreement, or with reference to the billing document. But here we are having only one option, that we can create it with reference to the billing document only. So here I have given the billing document number. Actually, this is the billing document which I have created earlier. So I am giving it as a reference now. Let me click on copy. See, here unless the other document types, here we can find two line items, right? So it has the item got copied as two line items. The first line item is the credit item, and the second line item is the debit item. And we can make the changes only to the second line item, not to the first one. Can I ask you a small question? Why can we see two line items in only the debit memo request, only the invoice correction request, not in other sales documents?
Because if you want to make any corrections, like if item data line items are repeated or anything like that, we can make the corrections.
Yes,
Right?
that's okay. That's what is okay. But here, let me know what exactly the control we have in sales document type controls, which can make the line item has to get copied twice, and which we have the provision only for the invoice correction request, but not to the other document types. Do you know what exactly that?
Indicator as D. Indicator as
Yeah.
D.
Yes, you are clear. You are right. The indicator, we maintain the indicator as D for invoice correction request. If we maintain indicator as D, then in creation of the sales document, we will get the line item as twice. So let me create the first scenario here, which is nothing but if the end user, means if the user was overcharged, means which was charged more than what they have to be. So in this case, what we are going to do is we are just going through the conditions in the second tab and see which was overcharged by 20, for example. So actually, wait. What is the previous amount? Yeah, okay. Previous amount is 2000, right? So which was overcharged actually. So let me make it. See, now I have made the changes to the second line item, right? So I have made the changes, and actually it was overcharged by 400 rupees. We have created the invoice for 2000, but actually which has to be get created for 1600. So now we have made the changes, and now we have to give the 400 rupees as the excess amount which we have to give to the customer in the form of credit memo. Are you clear?
Okay.
Okay, then let me see. Yeah, here there is no order reason, but here we have to give some order reason as credit memo is going to be processed. And see, here for the this invoice correction request, we can see the default billing block is check credit memo, right? So while we are doing the invoice, you have to remove this. So let me save it first. See, the invoice correction request got saved, right? Let me do the, let me go to PF01. See, here if you go to the log, here you can find the document is blocked for billing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So what you have to do, here the authorized person has to go through the change mode of the order, and he will remove the block and he will process it for billing. Okay, now what we are going to give, what we are going to do here, we are going to give 400 rupees as the credit memo to the customer. So this was the previous value and this is the current value, and we are going to give 400 rupees as the credit memo to customer. I think you are clear with it.
Okay.
So let me save it. So now we have created the invoice correction request for overcharged one. So let me create a new scenario if the previous invoice was undercharged. So what we have to do here, we again have to go through the transaction BA01, and let me give the order type as invoice correction request, which is nothing but RK. And here we have to click on create with reference. And we have to click on the billing document here. We have to give the billing document here. See, so previously we have created invoice correction request for the overcharged scenario, and now we are going to create it for undercharged one. What it means is that if the company or if the user feels that this amount 2000 was undercharged, actually which has to be 2400, but instead of that they have charged only 2000. So what we have to do now, we have to go to the conditions again, and we have to make some changes here. See, the previous amount was 2000, right? And now it is 2400. So here the 400 rupees is in minus. Okay, which is nothing but which we are going to debit from customers outstanding. So we will raise a debit memo for which. So let me create it. Before that, let me give some order reason. And let me remove the block also. And let me do the billing. Here see, the amount 400 is going to be, yes. and previously the invoice got created for 4000 positive quantity plus quantity, and now it is for negative. So let me create it. So here the invoice got created. So this is entirely about the creation of invoice correction request. So I think you are clear with it, and if you have any queries, you can ask me now.